Vaudeville Live spectacular program.
Woo!
With your host, Frank Hope, and your co-host, David Green.
Yay!
With song and dance man, Mr. Phil.
Yay!
Funny man, Mario Bosco. Star Trek contortionist, Amazing Amy.
Yay!
Music of the Zambonis. Manualist, Bruce Gaston. Suzanne Muldowney as Underdog.
Yay!
And lots more. I am your announcer, Melissa. Take it away, Frank and David.
Yay!
Thank you, Melissa Gabriel, our wonderful announcer from Vaudeville. Hi, everybody.
Yo!
We're all the night owls here, the 10 o'clock late show.
Yeah. New York City.
David? The late show. All right. So I had brought a book. You know, lots of times on Beyond Vaudeville, I'd like to share things that I found, and this is a real rarity, As I Remember Them by Eddie Cantor, and he's telling all stories about B. Lilly and Greta Garbo and Red Skeleton, David, Fanny Bryce, right? And I'm going to read about Ted Lewis. The greatest gag about Ted Lewis is one he tells on himself about the time in his life when he couldn't even pay the rent on a small furnished room in New York City. His landlord was not very patient with him and dunned him daily. In exasperation, Ted said to him one day, "Look here, my friend, the time will come when people will visit this miserable hole and say the great Ted Lewis once lived here." Alrighty.
Oops.
That's a cliffhanger, I guess we call it. All right, let's try something else. How about music, David? We'll do some music. One of my favorite shows growing up was Wonderama. Everyone remember Wonderama? And there were all these great songs that they would do, and one of them was about good news. David, if you stand like that, nobody over there can see me talking. Maybe. Okay.
How about now?
All right, how about we'll stay like this, I guess. Anyway, he would Bob McAllister on Wonderama would sing about good news, and he'd go around and ask everybody if they heard any good news, and the kids might say, "Oh, yeah, I'm on Wonderama, right?" Yeah. And okay, so Steve, our director, if we can please play that song. You heard any good news today? I want to hear what you have to say. Wait till I get to the count of 3 and tell me all the good news you have for me. 1, 2, 3. You're supposed to say, like, what your good news is today.
Asshole.
Well, now that's really good news. I'm happy to say, good news today. Oh, have you heard any good news today? I want to hear what you have to say.
Wait till I get to the count of 3 and tell me all the good news you have for me. 1, 2, 3.
Today I am watching your show.
Yeah, okay. How about you?
That man was standing up on the stage right there.
That man, okay. And how about you? Well, now that's really good news. I'm happy to say, good news today. Well, have you heard any good news today? I want to hear what you have to say. Wait till I get to the count of 3 and tell me all the good news you have for me. 1, 2, 3.
I got a parking space.
Frank said good party, everybody. Got a fireplace. Okay. How about you, sir?
Our flight was on time.
Wait, oh, wow. So it's a lot of good news today. How about you, sir?
All right.
Well, now that's really good news. I'm happy to say, good news today. Oh, have you heard any good news today? I want to hear what you have to say. Wait till I get to the count of 3 and tell me all the good news you have for me. 1, 2, 3.
I met David's mom.
Yeah, that's good news. Let's see if David's mom has some good news.
Hi, Dave.
Good news, I'm happy to say. Good news today. I'm happy. Well, that's really good news. I'm happy to say. Good news today. There we go. That's the good news.
Sorry about that. You look like you were going to run short.
Yeah, this is just like our old show where we have to do all the wonderful stuff. Here we go. All right. There we go. By the way, that's William Brown that you're hearing. William Brown, the winner of the show. Come on up. Well, a man who needs no introduction. Hi, William Brown. Hi. David William's coming up. You're in the way there. Okay, there you go, Mr. Brown. That's very clever of you. Okay. Hold on. Oh, all right. No, you might have to come over here, Mr. Brown. We'll share this mic here. I'll hold the mic over David.
Hold on. Let me just a minute. Thank you. All right, now, here, for those of you who are record collectors, record labels are die cut in a pressing plant and all that so they can be put onto the records. Now, here is one example of a label sheet that is, they would fix on a label and they would print the label copy here. Now, there's the Columbia label, which is very familiar to certain people of a certain age. The colors in this one would have been Pantone 199 for the red and 137 for the orange. And that's how they printed that. The Masterworks label would have been Pantone 404 and 144.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Mr. Brown. That was very informative. Okay. So you learned a little something there about Columbia Records and the right Pantone numbers. That was very helpful. You all right, David? No, all right. Well, listen, we have a lot of guests tonight. I want to thank everybody for coming out here tonight. This is our first show in New York City in about, is it something we said, gentlemen?
I gotta get a beer.
Oh, okay. So this is our first show in New York live in like 30 years. Our last show, yeah, we did a show at Caroline's with Carol Shia, who was the woman who was the New York City policewoman who posed in Playboy. And after that, we just decided to take a little break. So anyway, we have lots of guests, and many of whom were on the Beyond Vaudeville and Oddville programs, including our first guest. Let's take a look at a video of this gentleman on Oddville.